conquering heroes, and they call home the Big House. Bathed in maize and blue, welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Wolverines will put total leather and will get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense will get the first possession of the game. Historically, guys, Michigan has kept a death grip on the little brown jug. Gophers hoping to put that thing in play today.
And you see that little brown jug in the celebration after every Michigan-Minnesota game. And you're right, Michigan has had it for the majority of the time. Minnesota knows that. You got to do something about that tonight.
Yeah, Minnesota plays in a lot of trophy games, don't they? But this is one they would love to put in the trophy.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Wolverines bringing the heat on the defensive front as they have so many times through the years.
Yeah, and you just think about guys that just look great in their youth. Big, strong, Aiden Hutchinson, Ajabo, a lot of these guys in the recent history, just they know how to get after the quarterbacks and make their life miserable.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. And there he goes! Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Kicks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. The Wolverines offense has its first opportunity of the day. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. And it's caught. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. The give to the single back. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Keeps it on the bootleg. Going for 6. Touchdown Wolverines. And they jump on top.
And what did I start for this offense? The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as as he goes down. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Looking for a man. It's Aurora. Swings it out to the flat. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Golden Gophers will hustle to the line. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Here's the handoff. Oh, what a move! He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Caught behind the line. It's Bowden. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. Finds his man, and they convert. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Running back searching for a hole. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Wolverines trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Louisville is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Lamar Jackson should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by just 4 to Wake Forest. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Golden Gophers headed quickly to the line. Back to throw. It's Aurora. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback is snowed under.
What a great play, winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
And the Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. He'll bring it back. It's Wood. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Off play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Battle. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. On 3rd down, going up top. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? The Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
Michigan 14, Minnesota 0.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing.
And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. When you have the type of defensive lineman that Michigan has had over the years, you don't always have to send the house to get to the quarterback.
No, it's a beautiful thing when you're a defensive coordinator, when you got big, strong studs like this. Year after year, Michigan always has a stable full of them, of guys that are athletic enough to rush the passer, but physical enough to play the run. It's a fun spot to be in as a DC.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Wants to throw. It's Aurora. Finds his target down the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Complete to the left. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Golden Gophers want to move quickly. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And he gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Coming after it. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got his man. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And the Golden Gophers will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. He wants to start this drive with a pass. It's on target and complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Power football with the run. Stuffed almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give from the gun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
Nice play design on that one to make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Going to the run, it's Karapateas. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll run play action. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this 3rd down? He's looking downfield to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Wood. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. Starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it behind the line. It's McCoy. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Golden Gophers moving quickly to the line.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Looking to throw, it's Aurora. A little screen to the running back. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. That pass is incomplete. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Pulls it in. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. In the lore of the Little Brown Jug, guys, it originally was just a water jug that Michigan wanted back, and Minnesota told them, well, come win it if you want it so badly.
Yeah, listen, I mean, it's not the most expensive-looking trophy out there for sure, but it was important, and it was helping hydrate people back in the day, David, so you get points for that.
Not expensive, but you know what? Anything that drives the hate between people and the animosity, sign me up, bro. And so we got to play.
And he can't find the receiver, and down he goes.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
The Golden Gophers will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. Looking deep down the right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Good timing on the quick out. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings, shifts, and motions to give their offense a success on 3rd down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the 1st down. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. The Wolverines have moved it inside the 20. Now the play fake. Caught on the outside. It's battled. They're about to snap it for the 9th play on this drive, and they need a yard on 3rd down. He wants to throw it again. Looking down the middle. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And they'll push that lead down a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Fires to the middle. He's got it. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They're trying to get to it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Scanning the field, it's Aurora trying to get to it. What precise footwork along the sideline to get that toe down for the catch. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now for this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch called for, but there is a flag on the play. We'll have to sort it out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Throws to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. He's looking to throw. Got him downfield. There he goes down the right side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Wolverine. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Northern Illinois is getting cooked right now. I mean, it's all over but the crying. A lopsided affair with miscues and missed tackles. They're trailing by 14 to Bowling Green. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Aurora. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming with it.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard.
What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Opening play of the drive from the 39.
Will take over. First and 10.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that pass picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision there.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Michigan.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You've got to be so smart. You're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, seldom do the rational turn irrational the way they do when these two teams and fan bases get together with a little brown jug on the line. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Minnesota and Michigan plays out.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They'll open the second half with a run. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They'll run it to the right. Breaks the tackle. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. The back goes in motion. He'll throw on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. They'll throw it on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Daniels. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The Wolverines are threatening in the red zone. Looking to pass on second down. Back open in the middle. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Pressure coming. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. The run up the middle, looking for the score. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's still third and goal. Off the play fake. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And it's third and goal, and listen, they're throwing for it. I get it, but we got to understand the shortness of the field down here and what I can get off quickly. I can't take sacks. I want to give myself that opportunity on fourth down to have a really manageable situation if I want to go for it.
And the field goal unit is on the field. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. Between the uprights, it's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. Just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Can't make the catch. It's incomplete, and that drop might have cost him a big play on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. And the Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. He'll start this drive firing. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Off play action. Feeling some heat. Working that left side. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third down, he drops to throw. Complete to the right. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Karapateas. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Hands it off. Tackled, but he has a first down. The Wolverines are rolling down the field.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. The give to the back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to get it through the air. quickly complete. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 4th down. They'll go for the hat trick. They're bringing heat. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. To the air, it's Aurora. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat in. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh. Welcome to Memorial Stadium and the sea of red in the heartland of Lincoln, Nebraska. An uncommon place and home to an uncommon program with a championship pedigree. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Michigan's offense takes the field to start this game off. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese. And it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
Handoff to the single back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They give it to him again. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Got his man on the right. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. He makes the connection. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season with the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. The Cornhuskers offense will go to work for the first time today. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this dude because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Motion from the offense. They'll leave it with him.
Well, when you talk Nebraska football, it always comes down to their ability running it on offense, whether it's the option or whether it's conventional. They've got a long and illustrious history of great running backs, and this guy is on the field.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, after having 3 sacks in their last game, this offense knew they had to ID where this guy was going to line up every play, and they had to have an answer for him. Didn't have one there. He is so strong. He's so fast. He just knows how to get home to the quarterback. He's got a 6.
Fires into traffic, picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Comes out throwing on first down.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the field and delivering an accurate throw. You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, I think of guys like Elvis Grbac or Tom Brady, Jim Harbaugh, Brian Griese, guys that could hurt you throwing the ball from the
open runway ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Utah State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Aggies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to New Mexico. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Murray. He's got it. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Cornhuskers look to keep this drive humming. The give to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll run play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gray. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Mistake. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And this dude knows how to get after quarterbacks. Last week he had 3 sacks. He gets his first today. I'll tell you what, you better know where he is before the ball snapped every single play.
The Huskers will bring the punt team onto the field. On the return, it's Wood. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Leaves it with the running back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. With the catch, it's Daniels. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. They're getting this guy lathered up. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful back.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Bringing it back. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Murray. Got his man in the middle. He's brought down solid. Pick up a little bit short of the first down. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
And the Huskers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's Wood. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking left. It's complete. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Getting some heat. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB, and this one put some pressure on them. They're already off to a great start.
False start. Offense.
The official is offered the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's complete. And he's not going to get the first down. Good stop there. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. And he's lucky to get that one back. His junior quarterback knows better than to try that too often. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Wide out in motion. The give to the tailback. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2. The Cornhuskers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Looking for space, it's Karapateas. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They run the reverse. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, complete. Stopped after making the catch. Now on 2nd down. They go to the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. The Wolverines send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David. Now trying to put something together.
Well, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that you want to see on the field. You want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively.
I think, David, on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle down. These last few drives, looks like he's seen ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple of throws. He needs to just take a deep breath and play within himself.
Nice move there. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. To the air on first down. Flips it out to the back. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. 2nd down coming up. To the air, it's Murray. Coming after it. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that.
And that pass intercepted. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Offense getting set for first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Landry. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. He wants to throw. He looks that one in nicely. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. From the gun, the running back has it. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. They'll line up for a second down play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very interesting first 2 quarters in Lincoln. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, back to the Sea of Red and our guys at Memorial Stadium.
Just about set for the second half kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got...
Hits the accelerator to the right. He's inside the 40. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring.
The blocking doesn't have to be perfect because this guy makes people miss and creates explosive plays.
Yeah, yards after contact really has been a big part of this rushing offense this season and obviously in this game as well. They've got guys that give tremendous individual effort. They are hard to bring down.
You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to throw, it's Murray. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
That's a bit of a gut punch if you're the offense because you went in at halftime, you made your adjustments, you're feeling good about your game plan coming here in the second half, and right away you throw an interception to the defense.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
Whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We've got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in he's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
The play action fake. Grab near the marker. It's Daniels. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. He's going to pass using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. They'll run it from the gun. And the Wolverines get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. The give to the back. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a first down. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to get to it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. He's got an open man. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. After that completion, move the sticks, it's first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Great veteran presence in the pocket. He knew he was going to take a hit on that one. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Unleashes one deep. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. This defense needing this energy from the crowd in a goal-to-go situation. They'll run it on first and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. So loud it's rattling your fillings on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming.
On third and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down. Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. They'll give it to the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Give to the running back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Catch in the middle, it's great. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They move the tight end all over. Leaves it with the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. It's Murray. It's complete. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. From the gun. Give on the inside. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Landry. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. To the ground to try to move the chains. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. To the ground with the back. Jukes his way for more. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Now the play fake. Pocket starts to collapse. Quick strike complete. Nice move to stay on his feet. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Here's the handoff. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Wolverines are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a short and heavy tackle on the tight end. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Wood. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
When offenses run these slant routes, it's about putting the ball right on the numbers, and defensively, I got to be able to take those angles right away. See where he's at, break on the football. Poor angles there by the defense. The offense took advantage with some nice yards after the catch.
The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And they get the sack just like that.
Got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit. They were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
This drive facing a little adversity now. A 10-yard loss leaves him with 2nd and 20. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
When you get this far behind the chains and it's a guaranteed passing situation, defensive linemen go to work. That's what we do. We want to get sacks. We want to rush the quarterback, especially in those situations like this. That's why the quarterback tasted that dirt.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got his man. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It is good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make it.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Dropping back, it's Murray. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. And the blitz gets to him just like that.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice 1st down sack.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. He's looking downfield to throw. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack party.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Looking deep. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. It's complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll pull it down and run. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Wake Forest rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Winston-Salem. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Got his man downfield. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. He's looking to throw it. Moves away as he feels pressure. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. To the air, it's Murray. Looking to the big tight end. Working the middle. They are finding... It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys don't...